for example, and kind of create this orchestration of flows. And this is just to put you kind of in some creative directions. And I know you will create your own workflows, and I'm curious to see what you will do with Novu. But this is just one example of things you can do. So let's go back for our Pokemon application. What I will do here is I will actually install this package in our root directory. So I will do npm pnpm add Novu node, just like here. Thank you, Reed. I'll test it also for our design team. By the way, all of the code of this design is available here. So if you go to our package, and Novu maybe can share, Novu, if you could share the link again for our repo, you could go to apps and then web project. And you can see everything here in setting, including the components, the design system, the storybook stories we have, Cypress test. Go ahead and check it out. And thanks for the shout out. So we have installed this. Now what we're going to do is we're going to visit this part of Next.js, which basically allows you to basically have an API available for you to do some background server processing in the same place where you also have your front-end code that we've just seen previously. And the way it works, if I would go for our app and I would say API hello, what we will see is that we have return the name John Doe here. And you can see that we have REST status, JSON, John Doe, which is great. But what we want to do is we want to actually implement this section. Oh no, again. We want to copy this section, go back for our code, paste it. I would move the import a bit up. And then I would do this. So what happens now is that we actually need to inject the API key. And how we will do it is I will going back again for the API key section. I would copy the API key, and we could actually use Next.js convention of actually storing it. So I would just go to the development here, and I would say, let's do it like this. And I would copy the Novu API secret locally. In the production environment, we would actually use, this will be automatically injected for you, but because we are playing on our local machine, I do want to expose it here as well. So I'm going to expose the Novu API secret. And then when I'm, instead of making it coded here, I'm just going to use the process and Novu API secret. We already have this part set for us. So we already have the event ID. I'm going to replace the user ID with test user because this is the user we set up for ourselves. And then I'm going to choose a different Pokemon, and let's find something nice. Let's do Charmeleon. Oh, you know what? Let's do Charizard. I like this one. So I'm going to convert this to an async function, just so we can await the actual Novu response. And then if we edit, we can actually respond the Novu response back to the client. And let's see what happens. So I will have this available in another tab, and I'm going to hit the API/hello endpoint. And basically what will happen is that we have some sort of error, of course, and let's see why is that. I think probably we didn't reset the actual. So we have the API key not found authorization, which basically means that we don't have the API key injected properly. Let's see how it's working. So what we will do is, first of all, we can see it's here, and maybe we would need to actually restart the. Yeah, probably we need to expose it. I will try just to restart the server because it's done on the backend. It shouldn't be exposed in this case. If we would want to have it on the client, I would add the next public, but because it's an API secret, we actually don't need to do it. So let's see what's happening. Second request. Okay, I think I fix it here. And let's do data true message here. Fantastic. And then let's try. Okay, so it should work now. The reason it was not working before is that I believe that this one can move this section here. So basically, if you add an environment variable to this file, you have to restart your Next.js application. And this is what we've done here. And let's just log the actual response to see how it's printed here. And go like this. And then we can actually see that we have the data. And I don't see a reason why can't we pass it for the request like this. Should be working. And after triggering it, no, it doesn't like it. I think some sort, so we can do also like a JSON stringify. This is not really that important. I just wanted to do so we can see it, but let's try again. Still not working. Okay, let's leave it. That it's not really doesn't really matter. What I can try to do is maybe specify the response data. Yeah, it works. So because it's an actual class that return here, so you'd actually want to get the response data just in case, because it maybe has some functions that can't really create a simple JSON stringify for it. Usually you won't do it. I just wanted to show you the actual response here so you can see it. So if we go back for application, we can see that we have again the red dot specified here. Let me zoom a bit, just right here. And if I will click on it, I will basically see all the created notifications we had so far. So all of our tests been generated as a notification because we didn't implement the actual digest section here. So this is an example of how you can connect your backend. And usually the event generation is strictly done on backend. This is where something happens on your application side or API. For example, somebody liked the post, or for example, a new comment was added, or somebody has invited the user to join an organization or a password reset. You would handle all of this functionality basically here in your backend code. And when working with Next.js, happens under this API folder. So this code won't be bundled as part of the client side bundle generated for the user. It will be strictly available on the actual backend code. And it's the safest place because then these API secrets won't be exposed to the public. And looking at also what Novu suggested is basically exposing it for the front-end part. You would want to do is to add the next public key to it if you would love to expose the application identifier, which is basically public there. Or as Novu mentioned, you can also use the native React plain version, which also works just as great for it. But here we're using the Next.js implementation, and this is kind of how they do it. So let's recap what we've achieved so far. So we ended up implementing a fully functioning notification center with user preferences available in a very simple way. We've added a backend integration to actually trigger this notification from our backend code so we can generate these notifications for our users. The next step would be, and because we're running out of time, I will just kind of give you the hint, is if you would also love to connect other channels, I'll just show briefly how it can be easily done. So under the integration page, we could add a new integration for example, email channel. And the way it works is with your preferred provider, it might be SendGrid, Mandrill, or any other providers. You could actually integrate it here using the API key they provide to you. And when we are going back, we could say something like, hey, let's send an in-app and then email as well, so we can deliver it in both channels. And the way our email editor works, so we have the basic template provided here. You can upload also your brand logo straight from here, and you can go and create some content right here. And you can add things like buttons, and you can add things like text nodes, or you can go with a custom code. And the custom code is just a plain HTML section here. You can create your own designs, your own templates. Soon we plan to provide a built-in store for good-looking emails you can choose from and customize kind of the basic layouts of them. But this is the two ways you can create your own kind of experience around mail. And just as with the in-app notification center, you could actually specify variables here and any information you would love to pass dynamically to this template, and it will be actually generated and delivered to the user. So I hope I touched and maybe sparked some ideas for some of you of how you can actually implement Novu in your own applications to create these experiences for your own apps with an easy-to-use kind of experience, at least we hope. And if you would encounter any problems or any ideas or suggestions you might have, feel free to reach out to our GitHub page, create an issue or start a discussion, join our Discord, and you would actually be able to add it to your own applications and share your findings and ideas with our community and with us. So that would be it. I really enjoyed being here. I hope it was helpful for some of you. And if you'll have any questions, I would love to kind of have some time also to answer some questions on the chat.
Guys, feel free to ask questions. I already see some question. And if you want, it's also possible. I don't know if you know, but in HackSquad, we actually use Novu. So I can, after all the question, I can show you some of the workflow we use inside of HackSquad if it's interesting to you. So feel free to write it in the chat after that if it's interesting, and I'll show you like actual use cases of how it's working in our
Fantastic.
system.
And for the question, so Jasmine was asking, is there a way to change the styling of the Novu notification center? And the answer is yes. And you can do it in multiple ways. So if I would go to the documentation side on the Novu website, and I will straight go to the customize the notification center theme. And basically, you can pass a theme object right to the Novu pop-over notification center component, and you can specify the dark, light, and the common stylings. All of the available keys are here with their default values on both the light and the dark schemes. So you can actually say you can modify only a single value out of here. You don't have to specify the whole theme. So if you only want to change the background or anything in, so you can actually modify to your own likings. Another way we see is actually going into the Novu headless mode. And basically, what it does is you can create your own UI for Novu and customize it really how you like it. And it's under this custom UI section. And what Novu is providing for React specifically is we have the use notifications hook. And with it, you can get access to all the data associated to Novu and the real-time updates as well. So you think you can get access to notifications, and then you can just render your own notification center and really tailor-made your experience. Also for the real-time socket, you can get access to the socket hook, and you can also implement it and work with it directly and not using our UI for that. This is relevant if you have your own design, really custom design that is maybe very different from what we do. You can still use kind of the headless version of the notification center for that. So I hope this answers your question, Jasmine.
In general, all the API, I mean, we build the React component, but you can build everything that you want. All the API is there. Like you can interact with the entire Novu data, with just with the API.
Yeah, and I will also share, if you go to the API reference here on the Novu, you can also get access to all of our API endpoints. And this comes down to the managing notifications and really everything we can do on the UI. You could actually do it also from the API as well. So go ahead and check out the docs and feel free to ping me or us on Discord if you'll have any further questions.
Do we have more questions? Let's see. Does it support mobile app push notifications? Yes, of course, it's part of the notification infrastructure.
It's a great question, and I think we've just recently added the support for a couple of channels there. So if I would go back for the integration store, what we could see is that I have multiple push channels available here. So we have FCM, we have Expo, and we have APNS, which both of them are in beta right now. So you could actually implement them, play with them. You can also head off for documentation that has some also information about how you can go about them. For example, for the FCM section, there's some API you need to make sure that you store the actual credentials over the subscriber ID and their device tokens. But yes, push is available and we launched it recently. So go ahead, play with it. Let us know what you think. Would love to hear your thoughts.
And I think the only thing that you didn't touch is that you can also use SMSs and you can use a web push. Which is part of the push. You can just use with Firebase, but you can put it on your browser.
Yeah, and good point. And Firebase also provides you to do web push, which is great. I've been playing with it also. So you can kind of have both push and web push using the Firebase cloud messaging interface. So it's quite nice.
Somebody asked, can I change the background of the notification area to transparent or make it blur a bit?
Yeah, so it's a good question. So what you can do is if you go to I never tried it. So the background of the notification center is actually controlled. Okay. And then we have the actual background. Here we're looking at this one and also on the iPop over notification center, which should be right. Yeah, I think it's only this one. So basically what you can do is you can write your own CSS with transparency. But let me know. I never tried to do it blurred.
Just one thing I would like to add, and this has happened to me. Like if you have something very specific, don't forget that Novu in the end, if you use it with React, is an actual HTML CSS. You can always override all the CSS from the SCSS file or any CSS file. So you can,
and also, if you want to help us and maybe some property is missing here, feel free. This code is available. It's open source. Go ahead, play with it, and maybe create your own pull request to add blur support for the background. I think it could be cool.
Yeah, definitely. Any more questions? If not, we can do the next two things. If you want, I can show you how it works in HackSquad because Hack was using Novu for both email and notification. And if not, we can. Oh, Santosh got a PR merch. Nice. We can show you. We can do the giveaway. So, guys, do you want to see how it works in HackSquad? Write me over the chat. If not, then write no. I'm kidding. Okay. Yes, sure, and one giveaway. And sure. Okay, yes, absolutely. Okay, people want to see. Dima, can you give me 1 second to share with everybody?
Yeah, of course. Let me just stop sharing, and I'm curious to see it as well.
Awesome. So let me share my screen over here 1 second. And, you know, this is an actual use case because I needed it to HackSquad, and it helped me a lot. It took me like 1 hour to implement that. It was like crazy fast. So as you know, probably all of you, because you came from the HackSquad event, you know that we have the notification bell icon right here. And as you can see, it's Novu. And we are using it for a bunch of stuff here over HackSquad. So if I just open the Novu dashboard, I'll just want to show you a quick example of how it works and how easy that is. So for example, we have a new squad member. And every time somebody is joining your squad, I'm triggering this notification. So if I click on this one, we can see the workflow. So we have multiple things going on here. So first of all, you get an in-app. That's automatically. When somebody joining your squad, we can see the template, name is join your squad. And you probably saw it because you are using the system all the time, people are joining your squad, so you saw it. But then I said, okay, but what if you want to know that, but you are not in the system? So I want to send you also an email But if now 5 people will join your squad, it's going to like send you a lot of emails, and that's not so nice. So what did I do? You probably can guess from what Timo said before. I used the digest. So what is this digest doing? In the interval of 30 minutes is just catching all the emails and then merge it into one email. So you can see I have an email here. And as you can see, I have like a kind of like an iteration here of people joining your squad. And I'm just showing all the name with the just space between them. So if it's 1, then I will get this template here. And if it's many, I'll just get this template. And as you can see, I have like a for each here that I can put all the people name here. So this is like really useful. And this is another one. It's so easy for me. I just used it. You don't see it yet, but I already prepared for you for all the people that are going to win. So we have a winner also. And this is, you didn't get it yet because we didn't announce any winners, but it's also the same thing. It's going to your in-app. It will say, hi, subscriber friend, and probably you will be very excited to see this notification because it means that you're going to get some swag. You have won a swag on HackSquad, go and claim it. And you will also immediately get an email. Here, I don't need a day, just because you will get only 1 email. Maybe next year we will make multiple prizes. And again, here, go claim. We even put a button here, just like super, super, super easy. And we have like the other ones that I hope none of you got, which are like disqualified. We sometimes send to people if they did something bad. And it's saying here, hi, name, your team just got disqualified. We have found many spammy PRs. Do you think we are wrong? Join our Discord and let us know. So we've kind of used almost every possible use case that we can. And the funniest thing, and this is the thing that I used, is that we tried to figure out a way to create a chat between the users. And we just couldn't find something good because we tried to create GitHub where people can chat between them, and GitHub limited me and couldn't let everybody join in. And we tried to do it over Discord, but not everybody joined. So what I did, I just created this announcement. Is a button. You can send a message. You can send messages to everybody on the Novu Bell notification. So it's acting like a chat. It's very easy.
Nice. This one is my favorite. It's like really cool that you ran it like this.
Yeah. So you see, name and then what you said. That's it. And what you in your message. And if there's multiple messages, I also put a digest here, so I can send you an email with all the messages together of all the things that people say together. So it's like amazing. It just solved first I want notification, but then it solved the chat problem. So this is like nice. Very cool. Just some use cases. You probably saw it in HackSquad. It's just working perfectly. If you got a notification from HackSquad right here over the chat, it's really nice to know that you see it now in action. And I hope you didn't get a disqualified one.
Nice.
All right.
Guys,
are you ready for the giveaway? Let's do the giveaway. And guys, I know many of you registered twice here. And the thing is that if I had many swag, I would let you win twice. But I mean, I prefer to give some space for new people that didn't get any giveaway, because even if I send you twice, we'll just get the same giveaway twice, the same thing. It's make not a lot of sense, you know? So let me just open here the spreadsheet. We have 22 responses this time. We will do 3 giveaways. So one moment. All right. Okay. So we have many people here, guys, like I did the last time, because we don't want, if you see here any duplicates, please let me know so we can remove duplicates. Do you see something? Just write over the chat real quick. If all is good, just write all is good. We can continue.
Drum roll.
Okay, looks good. Looks good. Okay, let's do it. So 2 to even got 2 to 23. So just to remind you all that we don't want people just to abuse it and, you know, just register, go from the event and get prizes. So we will only give prizes for the people here on the chat. So once we call your name, please say that you are here, and that's it. We are finished. Let's generate a number. Number 15. What we've got here, Arafat, I think you you already won one. Correctly. Well, you are very lucky. Very, very lucky. The second time he's winning. I think you rigged the Google random number. All right. Generating another number. Number 4. We got Woodrakesh Karpi. Are you here? Oh, congratulations. You're gonna get an awesome sweat pack. It's not the HackSquad sweat pack. It's a special exclusive web pack. It's something else. So congrats. Because you can win, you know, both. You can also win the HackSquad competition and this one. So you will have different ones. Okay. Next one. Number 8. Who's number 8? Sakashi Jane. Sorry if I'm saying it wrong. Really, I'm really terribly, terribly sorry. Are you here? Sakshi. Sorry. Sakshi, are you here? Oh, sorry. He's right. I don't know why I look. JDD. Okay, I see you, and I'm really terribly sorry. Congratulations. Sorry, I can see you, and actually Sakshi is also not here. Okay. Congratulations, JD. You're getting an awesome swag back. Next one, number 16. Sumita, you never won. So congratulations. By the way, Susmita is very active also. So I'm really excited to give you another swag pack. I think we saw, Dima, you also saw both Novu and HackSquad. So it's really exciting with all the contributions. It's really exciting to send you a swag pack. So you will probably see it in the next few hours. I just have a lot of events after that, but you will see it in the dashboard and you will be able to claim it. For everybody here that didn't register to HackSquad, please do register. And also the people that claim that want swag, please register, because this is the only way to claim your swag. Guys, before we are finishing, because we're a little bit out of time, but I know you like to listen to us. Happy to answer any question that you have about Novu, about HackSquad, anything that you want to ask. Dima, of course. I'm not interested.
And by the way, it's also, if you maybe miss the opportunity or you don't know, and maybe you'll encounter some questions in the future, we have a very growing Discord community. Maybe Novu, we can share the Discord link as well.
I actually shared it with them during the event,
okay,
but
cool.
people changed
amazing,
stuff,
amazing.
so,
yeah, so just feel free to reach out.
Feel free to join. And you know, I don't know if you know, but Novu also giving swag during Hacktoberfest, and you still have a few days. So
and
we are.
I can do like a very a sneak preview of some of the swag we're doing, because I think it's really unique and awesome. Let me share.
You see the cyberpunk swag that we have in Novu? Did anybody saw it? See it before? Sorry, because it's like so crazy, not just the logo or something like that. Yeah, no, it's.
Let me share my screen. I think you can see it as well, right?
Yeah.
Nice. So basically, what we've done this year is we actually used Stable Diffusion to auto-generated, AI-generated art using like this. And we have a bunch of designs. And basically, at the background of the t-shirt, and this is the awesome part, we actually written down a prompt saying the actual Stable Diffusion prompt we've used to generate this image. And we would actually have, if you go over to the Novu Oktoberfest page, we'll be doing it randomly, but we have really awesome designs generated by AI. And this is crazy. Like, look at this. This is adorable. And this one.
And by the way, one of them I'm going to steal for HackSquad, because a lot of people said they want also Cyberpunk. So guys, expect one of these shirts to be in the sweatback of HackSquad.
So Susmita, you will be delivered one of these awesome AI generated unique t-shirts. I'm really excited about this one. So awesome job for all the contributors, and you still have time to contribute until the end of October. So hope to see you.
Thank you, everybody. Any more question? I mean, I can talk with you until my next event. Somebody got an hour? I got an hour to talk.
We can do it like one event. Let's do a breakfast. And
one event. Yeah, instead of doing two, let's just continue from here. Make another event. And it's nice, you know. Guys, what is your team number on HackSquad, by the way? Are you crushing it? Do you enjoy the event so far? I see that Susmita said that she's on the top 30, so it's really nice. Number 6. Wow, loving the event. And third spot. Okay, I think we got all the winners here on this event.
It's the people, you know, that take the extra step. They come to the events, they learn, they do stuff. It's obvious. Yeah, it's really nice to see that.
Winners are all on the top. Said I'm unlucky, won't be getting any swags. Not the HackSquad because my shitty team and my PR weren't up to the mark. You know, it's not finished yet. You can always, at least for Hacktoberfest, you can always do good PRs. You still have a lot of time. So just, you know,
and you are welcome also to come to Novu, and we help in any way you can. And I think we have 4 PRs to merge, and we will also take part in the events itself. So there's a lot of places you can actually contribute to and get awesome swag. Don't worry about it.
And for your question that you asked about how to claim the giveaway that you just won, you will see it in a few hours over the dashboard. You just go to your team, you will see a button say claim prize, just some details about all your location and you know, where you live, and because we need to send the swag somehow. And that's it, and you will get it within, I think, something like 60 to 90 days, because, you know, we're sending from the US, it takes some time.
Fantastic. Susmita, regarding the internship opportunities, feel free to reach out to me on Discord. We don't have any internship opportunities, but we can chat and let's see.
All right, so I'm really excited. Everyone make sure to join the Discord server. Okay, yeah, Santoshi is right. Just join the Discord, join, that's it. Really excited. I'm also excited to see that a lot of people are winning here and you're enjoying the competition. It's huge. We didn't expect it to be that big. It's amazing. We're going to do it every year now. And next year is going to be bigger prizes also probably for the first places. So it's going to be crazy. And, you know, it's a crazy ride with you all. We still have another event, and I hope you're all going to join my event. I honestly don't know how I'm going to do this event in 1 hour. It's crazy because it took me 1 day to create this project and I need to squeeze it in 1 hour, but we can make it together. So come and join me. There's a lot of architecture. Okay, so if you want us, just come into our Discord, you know, and chat with us. We're there. Bye, everybody. Thank you very, very, very much. Dima, have an amazing flight. Dima is flying where I am right now. I'm in Thailand. He's in Israel, but he's also flying to Thailand. So this is exciting. Guys, if you're in Thailand, you want to meet Dima,
I'll be in Bangkok for the next 1 week, and then later in Chiang Mai for almost a month. So if you're in the area and would love to jump for a coffee, feel free to do so.
Bye, everybody.